It was my junior year in high school, and our biology class took a field trip to a wildlife reserve. The place was huge, surrounded by dense woods with winding trails that seemed to stretch forever. Our group was supposed to stay together, but of course, a few kids, myself included, decided to explore on our own. We wanted to see more than the boring, guided path. There were 4 of us: me, my friend Dylan, and 2 girls, Sarah and Maya. We ventured deeper into the woods, far away from the rest of the group. At first, it was fun, joking around, taking selfies, and laughing about how we'd get back before anyone noticed. But as we wandered, the trees seemed to close in on us. The trail we were following just disappeared into the undergrowth, and suddenly we had no idea where we were. Then we heard it, a soft, distant voice calling, "Help, over here." We froze. Dylan was the first to say something. "Did you hear that? Someone's in trouble." None of us wanted to admit it, but the voice sounded off. It wasn't panicked, just strange, like whoever it was wasn't trying too hard to be saved. Against my better judgment, we followed it, calling out, "Hello? Where are you?" The voice kept repeating, "Help, over here." But no matter how far we walked, we never seemed to get closer. Finally, Dylan spotted something up ahead, a red backpack leaning against a tree. He ran over and picked it up. "Guys," he said, his voice shaking, "this is Eric's backpack." Eric was another kid from our class. We hadn't even noticed he was missing until then. Maya gasped, and we all started calling out for him, panic setting in. But the woods went completely silent. No voice, no rustling, nothing. Then we noticed something else, fresh footprints leading away from the tree, deeper into the woods. We followed them, shouting Eric's name, but they stopped abruptly in the middle of a clearing, just gone. That's when we realized we weren't alone. A man stepped out from behind a tree. He was filthy, his clothes tattered, and he was holding a hunting knife. His eyes locked onto us, and he smiled. "Looking for someone?" he asked, his voice low and slow. We didn't wait for an answer. We bolted, running as fast as we could, not even caring about the direction. I don't know how, but we eventually stumbled back onto the main trail where we found our teacher. We told him everything, but by the time park rangers searched the area, there was no sign of Eric, the man, or even the red backpack. Eric was never found. To this day, I can't shake the feeling that someone, maybe more than one person, was watching us that entire time. It was supposed to be a fun day at the amusement park, our entire class buzzing with excitement as we poured off the bus. My friends and I headed straight to the fun house first thing. It was dark, disorienting, with warped mirrors and spinning floors, the usual stuff. But then, somewhere near the middle, things got weird. I got separated from my group, which was fine at first. It's a maze, right? But as I rounded a corner, I saw a man standing there. He wasn't dressed like park staff, no uniform or anything, just a plain hoodie and jeans. His face was blank, like he wasn't even registering I was there. "Hey, do you know the way out?" I asked, my voice echoing in the tight space. He didn't answer. He just turned and started walking further into the maze. Something about him felt off, but I figured he was just another guest, so I followed. As I trailed behind, he kept taking turns that didn't seem like they'd lead anywhere. The lights flickered in some spots, and the music felt distant, like I was too far from the main path. "Hey, are you sure this is the right way?" I called out, my voice shaky now. He stopped suddenly and turned around. His face was completely blank, but his eyes locked onto me like I was prey. "You shouldn't have followed me," he said, his voice low, almost a whisper. That's when I noticed the exit sign behind him was just a decal, painted on the wall. No doors, no actual way out. My heart raced as he stepped closer. I bolted, slipping on the spinning floor and crashing into mirrors. I kept running, every twist and turn feeling like I was going deeper into some trap. I swear I heard his footsteps behind me. When I finally stumbled out into the sunlight, my teacher grabbed my arm. "Where were you? We've been looking for you." I tried to explain about the man, but no one believed me. They said the funhouse didn't even have staff stationed inside. To this day, I can't shake the feeling that he was waiting for someone, anyone like me, to follow him.